trailing edge ribs. The little straight sheet, or the straight angle aluminum to give me a straight bottom. This one's already installed with the top, 2 rivets, SS44s in the back, 42s right there. I have to put the underside ones in, but I'll get it all nice and straight first and get it on there. Ailerons in place, and we are moving. Okay, quick tip video here. Flip the wing over before attaching the bottom side trailing edge ribs. I'm a little out of breath because I just flipped it. You can do it with one person if you're in pretty good shape. I'm in pretty good shape. It's just, you got to grab the middle compression tubes right there, flip it over. Space is tight in here, so it's obviously kind of tricky. But here's the deal. I did this last time on the right wing. I did this underneath the thing. So I've got my safety goggles on. Yeah, well, I'm blocking the camera. There you go. You can see my safety goggles, which is really important. But even more so when you're underneath the thing trying to drill up into the bottom of these things. So make it easy. Flip it upside down. So now it's upside down. You can go ahead and put this stuff on. Here's the cool thing. At this point, look at how much I've done in a fraction of the time, right? So I know I've been saying this, but it's so nice to have it go quicker. So what I did was I put all the ribs on just in like maybe not even 3 days. All the ribs are on, the gussets at the ends are on, the outboard rib supports are on, the inboard channel braces are on, the sheets were put on, and now I'm doing the trailing edge ribs. The aileron was already attached. I just pulled it off. I detached it because all you need it for is the spacing, the 1/2-inch spacing between the aileron and where the trailing edge ribs begin. On the wingtip side. But now, once you flip it over, look how easy it's going to be to push these things down to actually make sure that everything's flush, you know, and put it on. I'm a little disappointed because the tube, there's a little gap between it, but it's not a problem. It's going to be riveted nice in place, but I pushed it up. It's in one of them for whatever reason. I was pushing it, but it just didn't really seem to get a good seal, but I don't know, not a big deal. Anywho, the fact that I turned upside down is such an easier tip, so just want to throw that out there. Hello. What I'm doing in this video real quick is I'm doing the top gluing, and what I wanted to kind of highlight was rather than kind of glue twice like I did on the last wing, where I had kind of I basically glued this surface first and then came underneath and then second time and glued the bottom and kind of trimmed it and glued it. I just said, heck with that. What I did is I pulled back the sheet all the way to where I'm just going to cut it and just glue it once, right? Smart move, makes it easy. It wasn't that much longer to do 2 gluings, but why not? You know, if you can put the slack towards the back and then just trim that to fit around the spar when you glue, hey, that's great. That's what you want to do. So just making sure I get a really nice fitting here. It's a rainy day, so I got the garage door closed. Otherwise, I'd have it open, but either way, it's still kind of getting dark outside. But so I apologize for the video quality here. But I'm almost halfway done with the front surface of the wing, and it's going so much quicker because I'm doing it all in one motion. So you can see that's about how much, I don't know if you can see, it's kind of dark, but about that's how much is underneath of this wing. Just you know, not much, just about 1 inch, 2 inches at the most. here's the left wing, seam taping, almost done. With trailing edge ribs are done and seam taped. I did the 6-inch seam tape right there on the end. Again, this is kind of a repeat of the right wing, so I'm not spending a lot of time doing the video, like, you know, the detailed videos of this, but it's very much what I did before. But I'm just ready to be done with the wings, and just aileron left to cover and assemble, and then I'm done once I get the 6-inch seam tape on the wing. Left aileron's taped, and I've got part of the fabric on the bottom cut, and I've got 1, 2, 3 cells cut. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 cells to cover right there, and I'm gonna take a break for today, but got all the seam tape done on the wing, which is awesome. I hate doing seam tape. It's not hard, it's just you got to be patient, because and you got to go back over it, like see where you can see it's coming up a little bit, so just go back over with glue. It's totally fine. That happens once you hit everything and you make sure everything's down. It stays, but it's just yeah, it's a pain. It's just you have to be patient. You got to go slow. There's really not a way to go quick. One thing interestingly too is that the way that this is glued, you can see it, and I think I might have shown this on the right wing as well, but because this is glued in there, sometimes it can have a tendency to pull, so this gets loose. So if that's the case, you got to go back and you got to re-glue it, make sure it's tight, and then re-iron it. So having this aluminum is good because you have something to glue the fabric to. It doesn't like to be glued up against the duct tape, so you just do what you can do. But having that is nice, and then you just get it. Once it's there, it's there. Oh, left wing, I'm ready for it to be done. Once the aileron's covered and that's taped, then I can assemble. I'll put the hinges on, I'll assemble the wing, and from there I'm just gonna have the wings taken over to my buddy's hangar, and then that'll leave room for the fuselage, and then the fuselage will be on its way here probably in the next few weeks. Just a quick video again. Left wing, left aileron, almost done with it. Taking a little more breaks in between working on it, just I don't know, maybe just work stuff. My job, I'm a flight instructor at Delta Airlines, so I'm busy with that, but during the day. So anyway, here's the almost finished product. I have the seam tape. There's the 3-inch seam tape to do, and I am done with the aileron. I've got it already marked off, and again, you know, just everything's coming along faster with this left wing than it did with the right wing. Not perfect by any means, or you know, but I feel like it's done as easy as it really is to do. You just kind of do it, and you get better at doing it as you do it, and it's not difficult. You just have to kind of take your time with it and triple check or double check things, you know, and it comes together. So yeah, after I put that seam tape on, I'll burn the 3 holes for the hinges, and then I'll assemble the aileron, and left wing and right wing are ready to go. And it's just a matter of storing it, like I said, in my buddy's hangar. And fuselage, I just have to pay for the rest of it. I think I paid about half on the fuselage already. So I'll just pay for that and get that. And I'm hoping to sell my powered paraglider. If anybody's interested watching these videos, I can post some pictures of my powered paraglider. It's in great shape. It starts on the first or second pull. It's a Fresh Breeze Simonini 122, I think it is. And I have 7.5 hours on it. So I'm selling it for, you know, anywhere. Make me an offer. I've got a trike with it. I've got a hitch. Not a hitch, yeah, sort of like this thing that goes on the back. I guess it's a hitch. And a little stand for it. So you could put it, you know, on the back, a little square 2-inch connector, trailer hitch kind of thing. So anyway, yeah, I can take videos of that later, but it's in great shape, and yeah, it flies great. It's fun. I'm just moving to my 3-axis control here.